Let's make some Florida water from scratch as I tell you the story of how I naturally healed my chronic anxiety and panic attacks and have now been emotionally balanced for the past 4 years. In 2018, I decided to pack up my whole entire life and move all the way over to the other side of the country, completely isolating myself from everything that I knew or loved. Making such a drastic decision in my life was definitely something that led to a lot of pros and cons, but at the end of the day, I would not be the healer that I am if I did not go through this experience. I quickly realized that everything that I thought that I was running away from by moving all the way over to the other side of the country was actually just going to multiply because I wasn't actually addressing the internal problems, and that's exactly what I figured out in my time alone. Not addressing any of these issues for years and years and years accumulated within my body, and not only was my physical body showing me all of the symptoms of what was going on through showing me panic attacks and anxiety attacks and having shooting stabbing pains in my heart, having very awful monthly cycles where I was in crippling pain, always feeling like I had a lack of confidence, always feeling like I had self-doubt, always feeling like I would people please and feel guilty if I wasn't serving other people and then neglecting myself. I was always putting myself in a position where I was being walked all over. I was putting myself in a position where I was freaking out every single week because I was living paycheck to paycheck. And when enough was enough, I finally said, you know what? I have to make a change. And that's exactly what I did. I knew that whatever pain and suffering it was that I was experiencing, it was no longer an external issue because, again, I ran away from those problems. But if the same things kept reoccurring and reoccurring and reoccurring, I knew that I was the problem. So I decided to heal myself. I learned different healing techniques just based off of my own intuition and what my spirit guides were letting me know. I also got attuned to Reiki and am still currently going through a shamanic apprenticeship for the past 4 years. And in this time, I learned how to take the electric energy from Father Sky and the magnetic energy from Mother Earth to bring the human body into balance and to get myself into peace and harmony. Your first focus should always be your own physical body and physical environment. If there are any aches, pains, ailments that you have in your body, it's time to address those. It could be stagnant emotion or energy that's trapped in your body due to the negative impacts of past trauma. Are there certain aspects of your diet or substances that you're taking that are triggering your anxiety that need to be cut out? Are there certain people in your life that need to be cut out? Or at the very least, are you setting the appropriate boundaries for the people that you can't cut out in your life? From there, tap into your emotional body. Allow yourself to feel the feels. Ride the wave of your emotions. Emotions are just energy in motion. They always have a message for you. So are you listening to them or are you ignoring them? Maybe the boundaries that you need to be creating are not with other people but yourself. Are you allowing your mental body to become overstimulated? Are you allowing yourself to have a false narrative of who you are and what your life has been? It's time to rewrite your life story from the perspective of you being the hero. And lastly, how often are you checking in with your spirit self, your inner being, your higher self, or a higher level of consciousness? If you've been disconnected, this is your chance and your reminder to get back on that consistency wagon. Mark this day as the first day of the rest of your healing journey. And remember that I'm here to help you out with this process. So if you have any questions, always feel free to reach out and I've got you covered. Whether it's a one-on-one session or you join one of my healing programs, don't worry, I got your back. You're not alone.